Yeah, your red blood cells are circulating in your bloodstream with your plasma, your platelets, your white blood cells. Hemoglobin is inside your red blood cells. You also have glucose circulating in your bloodstream. Way more hemoglobin molecules inside your red blood cells than you have glucose circulating in your bloodstream and then going inside those red blood cells. Your red blood cells live up to 120 days. We generally say they live 3 to 4 months, 90 to 120 days. Glucose attaches to hemoglobin and forms glycated hemoglobin or glycohemoglobin. There's no enzyme or anything. They bump into each other, the interaction occurs, and then it becomes irreversible. There's a more scientific explanation of that. All right, glycation occurs in this two-step process. It's a slow, non-enzymatic post-translational modification depending largely on the concentration of glucose. That's from this paper if you want to read more. If your red blood cells are normal, they live a normal length of time, then we can estimate your average blood glucose levels by measuring the hemoglobin A1c, which is glycated hemoglobin. In healthy people that are non-diabetic and have normal healthy red blood cells, your percentage of glycated hemoglobin is going to be between 4 and 6.5%. If it's greater than 6.5% and your red blood cells are normal, that's considered diagnostic of diabetes. If your red blood cells are not living 90 to 120 days, your hemoglobin A1c is going to be falsely low because those red blood cells have not been around long enough to have enough opportunities to bump into glucose molecules and become glycated. Conversely, if you've had a splenectomy and so your unhealthy old red blood cells are not getting removed from circulation in the expected time frame, your hemoglobin A1c may be falsely elevated because those red blood cells are kind of past their expiration date, still circulating, having more opportunities to bump into glucose and become glycated. So hemoglobin A1c is a good test to diagnose and monitor diabetes if you have normal, healthy red blood cells. Hope that helps. Follow for more information about blood.